to the game.
There will be screaming.
Tims and KP, they'll be up at the top lane together. I thought this was potentially going to be a mid Magnus, but it turns out we are going to have the off-lane Magnus mid-Quap coming out from TNC.
They don't want to use too many rotation towards mid. That's why they're just like letting Magnus to go top. If Magnus was mid in this game, I think
30 seconds
the
to
DP
battle.
plus Skyrise Mage will be able to just kick out the Mag plus 1 support in the middle lane.
Of course, Jackie going to be on that Terrorblade up at the top lane. Shouldn't be too rough of a laning stage for him up against that Mirana Mag. Should be okay for this TB. Doesn't really have a support with him at the moment. They're all down bot, just trying to secure those bottom bounty runes up against the side of TNC and
Begins.
March. Won't go for anything special. He'll just let them take it and back off. It'll be a 2-for-2 trade to start us off. Who is going up top lane to support? It should be the Wyvern.
I think we have to see how KP and teams play. If they play very aggressively and get a lot out of it, then Jackie will have to go to jungle, like very early stage, which what TNC will want. Meanwhile, if Gabby and March like does a lot of damage to Aster.Aries, like they're winning 3 lanes.
It's a bit problematic for TNC. See how it all pans out. Of course, the mid lane, Armel and Fearless, going to be up against each other. Now, Armel really shouldn't have too many problems here up against the DP, I assume. Because you can always just blink away from the Spirit Siphon of the DP.
I always think DP can lane better than Kino Pain just because of the little bit more base damage that DP has.
Of course, top lane, Tims and Boombill going to be going at it. Boombill does not want a bar of it with Tims.
This was a really good damage trade that he didn't lose a single HP from teams.
Sort of arrow out from Tims as well. Of course, Jackie just committing the Metamorphosis very, very early on, but now that you don't have the Metamorphosis available...
Normally you should keep a Metamorphosis for 2 waves, but I think that was like around like 5 creeps that he used the Metamorphosis for.
Not as much value here for Jackie. Another nice range creep secure there from Tims. Apparently Rico, by the way, has a 100% win rate on Treant. Very nice to see.
Gab is not behind with his CS too. I think normally when PA gets this sort of a high CS, he can get 2 raid spam really early, which will enable him to do good damage trade with the LC.
Courier, Masaros does manage to take it, but he's going to take a bit of harass here. Just fine. Just pops the salve. No, Gabby cancels the salve off. Masaros going to be in a bit of danger. He's going to try and fight back up against Gabby. Gabby, can he finish him off? The Fairy Fire was eaten by Masaros. Now Gabby's in trouble, but no, Marge gets in there and does get the decay off in time. Nice little play from the Undying.
That was a disaster, like, for TNC. Because Gabby was about to die by LC's Q. It was 0.5 seconds away, and then March DK'd him after. I think that was a really big play here from TNC.
Very, very good to see. Gabby will be very happy about that one. He's the one that survived through it. Back into the mid lane. Fearless, he has been having a rather nice time, and it kind of goes back to what you were talking about. He has the higher base damage, and it's going to allow him to CS a lot better. Armel actually just slightly falling behind for now. Overall, though, a very, very even matchup between these two. It doesn't seem like any one of them are going to die anytime soon.
Yep. This bottom lane, I think this will determine a lot of factors. If TNC gets what they want in here, they're gonna have that like off-lane side enabled really quickly. So March can just leave him alone.
Gabby gonna jump. Q is gonna fall very, very low. Gabby now gonna decide better of it and does back off. Looks like the side of Motivation Trust might be having a few lag issues, but I'm sure we'll unpause very, very soon. Still Gabby obviously looking to be super aggressive already on that PL. He's not allowing this Skywrath Mage to have a good time, not allowing him to feel safe. He just wants to jump every time he gets a chance. It's good to see as well, because when you've got the Undying, you've got the Decay, the strength's being removed, so Gabby naturally gets more damage out anyway. He's actually got 20 Decay, 20 strength stolen.
You have to think about just hitting 2-man DK every time. I feel like if he managed to have that, he should be able to win bottom lane pretty easily. But we're versing against MG Trust, like, you know, they're a pretty good team.
Yeah. Gabby, he'll be fine to just walk out. March wants to keep fighting.
You hurt the ones you love.
Mel, starting with the voice lines already. Do you ever play these mini games, by the way, QO?
When I'm bored.
Yeah.
I hope that got updated. I think it's been a long time.
Well, look, at least our observer is trying to get involved, but unfortunately, observers are not allowed to play, which is a bit upsetting.
Why?
Well, we can't be included, QO. I don't know why they did that. Only players are allowed to play the mini games, apparently. Very, very upsetting.
It could be good, like having a fast reaction time by clicking people fast.
Yeah.
You can be ready.
Yeah, I'd
you
say
think.
so. So Armel very, very low on that mid lane up against Fearless. And well, Fearless is also pretty super low. Bottle coming out for Armel. Bit later than the DP bottle, which was out pretty early on.
Oh, it's a bit... He doesn't have any regen left.
4-minute power runes though.
I don't think he can get it. The armor, once he gets to it, he's gonna drink 3 sips and gonna have like full control of the rune, I feel.
It's too risky for him to for Fearless to try and swipe it away.
He needs like one support's help like in this kind of situation, but there is no supports available to help him out.
No.
Chill, baby.
Jackie.
He's back.
He is back. Have that metamorphosis up. Go ahead again.
March has 9 stick charge too, so maybe he can bait it out if they turn. Nah, they're not turning.
Well, they'll think better of it. Fearless gonna get a salve. So perhaps now he could try, and he is going to try. Armel looking for the blink. Does want to go top, but Boombill will be the one to take the arcane rune. Tim's just a bit late to the party. Won't really matter either way. Fearless, I believe, is still sitting with an empty bottle. Now so is Armel.
An easy shot.
Do you expect Tims to start making some rotations to that mid lane, trying to look for an arrow onto Fearless, or is there really just no point?
I think that's no point. Like, they're doing pretty well in the offlane side anyways, and even though he goes to mid, there's no guarantee that he can arrow.
Boombill, that's a lot of damage being dealt. We'll salve up.
I like how Boombill have so many salve. He's just salve DP, TP mid, and salve him at top. A lot of situation he's solving it out.
The life of the support QO. That's what we do. We just buy regen and spam it. It's a sad life, but someone needs to do it.
Guess that's how it works.
Radiant are scanning.
March gonna be able to swipe 1 bounty rune away from Motivate Trust, so it'll be a 3-for-1 at the 5-minute mark. Both teams just taking it fairly easy. They might try onto Gabby, but he just seems a bit too difficult to catch at the moment, especially without that jewel being up and available yet.
I really like how Aster.Aries is playing. Like this guy's really strong laner. He doesn't want to give a good position for carries to have free access to the creep, and he doesn't have to. But even though like carries get farmed a lot these days, but if you see it, Gabby just have to aim to get the CS with a lot of daggers.
I suppose there's not really much March can do about it anymore, especially considering the levels of these heroes now. He can't really help out Gabby that much in this laning phase at this point. Aster.Aries, yeah, just going at it with Gabby. Very, very aggressive positioning. Gabby's still trying to get stuff done. Of course, KP up at that top lane of the mag. Getting some decent CS, about to hit that level 6 mark. She went for the Soul Ring build on the mag. Arrow. Oh, Fearless. Tims lands the arrow, and with that, Armel gonna have plenty of damage out. A fantastic arrow from Tims.
That was very unexpected angle. Normally, Miranas are arrowing on the right side from the reverse, but who thought about it? Just coming out from the tier my tower.
That's what I love about Tims, though. He always makes the unexpected play. He'll make his way perhaps back down to the bot lane now. Might even go mid once again, but there'll be 3 heroes now. Fearless gonna TP into the bot lane. He does have that exorcism available. You imagine he just pops and tries to go for a tier 1 and maybe a kill. Gabby, not going to have any of it. He'll just get out of there with the TP. Fearless, he'll pop the exorcism.
I really like how TNC read it. As soon as DP is missing and the Winter Wyvern got the keep laning mid, you can kind of tell that DP is about to come bottom.
Gabby can just start taking stacks for himself. Nothing to really stop him. Still, they are going to take the fight down at bot lane. Onto Armel with the silence, but he does blink out. Tims, a bit low. You're right for now. He'll use the wand charges. They want to deny that tier 1, and looks like they'll get it. So
Radiant's bottom tower has
Golden
been
Knight,
denied.
Massa Ross has the jewel. Tims trying to leap away, but that attack is following. Boompel got him in time. You still have that jewel available, so March might just be the target they go after, and they will. They should have plenty of damage for him, or maybe not.
Oh, that feels bad.
That is a feels bad. Very
Well,
unfortunate.
I thought teams were gonna die regardless. So using 3 charges of the leap, is it worth it? It could be, yeah.
I suppose maybe he just didn't see the, perhaps he didn't see the attack coming. Just didn't get away.
I was about to mention why March picked Undying. With the DP, if Undying tombs it, if you tomb when DP ulti, the tomb can absorb a little bit of the DP ghost damage. So they have to, they're gonna put less damage as every team fight compared to the regular DP game.
I didn't know that. Thank you for that, QO. It's gonna be quite effective here from March. See it into play a bit later on. Of course, another thing, of course, you've got this Empower and PA combination on TNC, and it's gonna really allow Gabby to escalate in farm. Speaking of farm, however, Jackie has been left uncontested for quite a while now on this Terrorblade, and he's just farming.
It's just free farming. I mean, with the motivated trust, we have to be, TNC have to be careful about the next exorcism, and they're gonna try to aim mid tower. But meanwhile, I think TNC has to open somewhere, but they just don't get any angles to open. Open top or open mid tower. So we have to see how he's able to.
Boombell gonna get RP'd and skewered back by KP. A nice easy kill onto Boombell.
With this advantage now, Gabby's coming over to help pushing tower. But I think it took sort of time as Fearless exorcism is up.
It is. So if you're Armel now, you can't really rotate up top because Fearless can always just use exorcism and go through the mid lane.
But they got it pretty fast. So
True.
I was more expecting about the trading angle when the mid tower is about to die, the top tower is gonna down from from TNC.
Tim's gonna run into Massaros. They still want to try and apply this pressure in the mid lane, motivate Trust. Arrow.
They want to commit.
Nice siege creep taken down, but there's the exorcism.
There's 2 towers now.
There is 2 towers. And I guess that's one way to defend. For KB, he doesn't have the RP at the moment, and they may not want to fight, although is that an arrow onto that LC? Fearless
bottom tower is under attack.
gets a lot of damage out, but not quite enough to take out that tier 1.
Now motivated head trust have to be careful.
Dire's
They don't have
top
any
tower
exorcism
is under
ready.
attack.
I think TNC can make one more move.
Bot lane. Tims. Doombill.
Dire's top tower.
He's in, gets the Winter's Curse, and that'll be a nice setup for the duel. Masaros will commit the duel with the Skywrath Mage ulti, and it was a very, very easy duel to get. Let's pick up there from the side of Motivate Trust.
I mean, at this phase, I feel like Jackie's gonna feel so good. He's just AFKing jungle, like only have to think about how to pull in the right time, how to stack it up and use the
Radiant
metamorphosis to
structures
farm
are
fast, and it's now top of the network.
TNC haven't really shown any signs of trying to deal with Jackie as of yet. They have been very, very busy with the rest of Motivate Trust. And even now, they'll pop the Moonlight. Armel gonna get spotted. Arrow in from Tims onto that LC, but Masaros is just forcing himself forward onto Armel. Sonic Wave forced down, but no, he gets the jewel off in time, and that means Armel should drop, or maybe not. The jewel's not gonna be enough. They don't have the damage. Everyone is basically still alive, apart from that Skywrath, but he will buy back. Gabby on the run. Jackie with that Metamorphosis trying to chase, but Gabby is still okay. They get Boombill on the Wyvern. Now Tims does also go down to Q. But Masaros, he just chased way too far and does lose his life. March, even if he does die on the Undying, probably wouldn't care. TNC, they'll get out with their lives intact.
Big victory. They successfully kited like one by one. Literally the best angle they could potentially get. They didn't lose any heroes. They might lose teams, but beside that, forced buyback as well from Skywrath Mage.
It's a good feeling for TNC. And if you're Jackie in that team fight, you would have rather just been farming rather than getting involved there. I mean, it just did not pan out.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to do things where it's just inefficient.
Middle tower has
The motivated trust, like okay, like the mid tower is important, but it doesn't mean you have to use full resource to just have to take that tower.
Be a 6-5, 2k net worth lead already for TNC at 14 minutes in.
Dire's top tower
Armel is going for the standard Yules build up here, just trying to build more utility on the quad. There might be I think I just saw a bit of a smoke here from Motivate Trust running through their own jungle.
Gabby's not building Battle Fury. Building Deso.
Oh. They won't get Armel. You seem very concerned about that QO. You think he should still go Battle Fury even though he has the Empower from the mag?
If you are versing Terrorblade and you're going Deso, if you get your buff debuffed or a KP just died or he couldn't manage to buff him, then he's gonna do no damage to a Terrorblade. And that's what they have to look for. And they have enough like heroes to actually hold the Terrorblade from PA's damage by Winter Wyvern.
are scanning.
Either locking him down or just heal the Terrorblade.
Prize is mine.
And there's not much like damage output coming up from TNC.
Okay. They must have quite a bit of trust in each other. Just ensure that that Empower is always there onto Gabby. There's that Deso you talked about. It is now available. It's a pretty nice time for Gabby, so item timings are going well. You've also got the Yules up on Armel.
I feel like TNC have to start aiming for the Roshan, but before the lifesteal, it's very hard to do it.
Yeah, let's gonna show himself to KB mid lane. Tims. Just hiding down a bot. He wants to snipe the siege creep. We'll actually run into Jackie. Masaros is around, but doesn't really have a blink yet, so Tims will be okay to just leap into the tree line and TP out of there. Masaros still having a look, but not be able to get him. And they have started the Roshan. So even without the lifesteal, they just don't mind it.
So I was expecting the PA to get level 15 and Rosh, but instead March used the tomb, so he doesn't get any damage because zombies keep getting summoned.
Nice little
Big
attack.
frame play, big frame.
But the idea is it's a very early Roshan for TNC, and at this rate, I mean, they're really starting to snowball out of control, right? Like, you've got an Aegis, you've got the Deso up, Gabby might even go for a BKB up next, and then you start to get a little worried about Motivate Trust. Winter's Curse, gonna be out, Tim's gonna get jeweled there, another nice setup from Boombill.
TNC needs to get a lot out of it, like with this Aegis timing. Otherwise, like, I do actually feel that Terrorblade is gonna outcarry, but I think Motivated Trust like traded really good. One Mirana, one tier 2 tower. Now they both like just have to farm and feels good.
Just very surgical play here from Motivate. They don't seem very concerned. Sticking to the game plan. So is TNC. SNY up on the TB now, so a bit more fight potential, a bit more farming potential on that Terrorblade. What he goes for next here?
I feel like just rushing Satanic could be good too, but I think his next item is coming.
Jackie just back to the drawing board. Just mangoes.
It was a cute mango.
Mid lane, Jewel is going to be out onto March. They do get another nice, easy Jewel victory, and that is going to be the third of the game. So Masaros now 30 bonus Jewel damage. You're
Playing
feeling
very
okay.
solid. I think Masaros in this game doing like a lot of work.
He's very consistently good, isn't he, Masaros?
Yeah. Like all this like movement wise and the kill angle wise, like what he's aiming for is all effect relates to the game, not just personal reason.
This Terrorblade, like you said, eventually might just... Oh, Gabby's actually got a double damage bottled up. I mean, if there's time to go now, like you've got the Deso. I believe the BKB... No, it's not there yet, but there's still a bit more to go for that. But if you could get that BKB and have the double damage rune active, you'd definitely be looking for a fight if you were TNC. Probably won't make it in time, however.
I want to see if he waits for the BKB or just try to abuse the Aegis now. I think they'll just wait BKB.
Oh, Halberd up on the TB, so he split the SNY.
It's a God King thing.
That's a God King thing to do. That is true. And so maybe now just go Manta.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yep, they're not waiting for BKB. They just wanna damage as much as possible.
Gabby. T1 tower is gonna go. Oh, this could be a nice curse from Boombill, but he can't quite reach.
Oh, I love it. I was about to say maybe it could be a really good smoke angle right now.
They are gonna smoke. Wrap around the back side through the river. Scan is going to be on point. TNC, they know exactly where they are, but MG Trust, they're ready for it. Still, Winter's Curse going to be up from Boombill. Stopping Gabby, but Boombill is still in massive danger, and he does also Cold Embrace, but Motivate Trust seem to be very uninterested in fighting this PA at the moment, and you can't blame him. She has a DD active. It is not a good idea.
They both saw each other and then, why are they here? Why is he here? And then there was like 2-second hesitation about what should I do?
Jewel, Masaros jumps in. They are not going to get the PA. They do get the Aegis, but Masaros does die. Tips come out from Gabby. He can't believe what he's seeing.
I think he got damage.
He got Jewel damage as well, right?
Yeah.
He did. Nice.
The reason why like those 10 damage matters for PA just because it has a chance to crit up to 300-400%, which means it's gonna do 30 damage.
It's value. Armel gonna end up catching Fearless, but Arrow won't land. He uses himself up. KP gonna come in. They don't even need to disable him. Fearless, he just can't run away. Some nice body blocks out from KP.
These were the like what I'm like expecting to see. Like but before in the previous series, when we were seeing both Chinese teams, they were both farming. And this game, every time, every situation, they want to try to abuse things. Pretty impressive from TNC. Yeah.
Classic SEA Dota for you. Just run at each other. Still Gabby. He's getting a little bit out of control here. He's going for the Basher next. We saw in the last team fighters, they just do not want to deal with the PA at the moment. And at what point does the Terrorblade start to outscale this PA?
Once he has MKB, he needs MKB in order to actually make PA feel scared. But like to that process, it requires a lot of item. He needs Scotty, he needs Manta style. All these item matters. So he can never fall behind. And Terrorblade is like not like built up to fall behind just because of a lot of illusion splitting factors. But we are not seeing that right now. Like at this point, Gabby's too fat.
He's definitely too fat. Lincoln Sphere up on Armel. TNC just remain grouped up, but Motivate Trust are around. Just by their tier 2, they're going to jump in with the blink out from Masaros. Straight on to the mag, but KP, he survived so far, eventually going down. Couldn't keep him alive. March, still just trying to bait them forward. Does use the Flesh Golem. Gabby looking for a target to jump on. Fearless, has he gone too far? No. In fact, they jump on Boombell. The curse was out, but Armel just blew him up, and now Fearless is very, very low. But it's on March, still Gabby just jumping back in on this PA with the BKB, but they disarmed him up. Jackie trying to control Gabby, but Gabby onto Fearless, gets one, gets another. Gabby now on the run. Can he get himself out of this? He does blink the other way. All hits are just missing him. He's just so lucky. They just can't kill him. Tims will go down. But Gabby, he was the main target. He's out of there.
Somehow evacuated. I think there were 10 hits were missed. Just over there. He didn't even level that 35% talent.
Oh, Gabby should go visit a casino after this, I think.
He used too many locks here, so he shouldn't.
Jackie is being watched right now by Gabby.
I thought the team fight would have gone a lot better for TNC, to be honest. Like, they had the clean kills and like DP was very low. Here, the DP not dying with like 100 HP, 50 HP I think that was very huge.
Just look at that, Gabby getting 4-star forward, killing off Q at the end, and just the blink back the other way. That'll give TNT an 8k net worth lead 23.5 minutes into this game. Everything's still just going swimmingly. Motivate Trust.
Yeah, they're going again. They need to. They just want to keep on pressuring TNC.
How do they get in there though?
The scary part about Terrorblade is you like it's only scary if you can split to push the wave in towards your tower. But TNC, I think they're cutting it pretty well.
I'd say so. Oh, just invade that dire jungle. Take the outpost here, KP. Just taking more map control away from Motivate Trust. Fearless gets bashed on the dagger. Of course he does.
Kind of tells, oh, PA have dagger now. PA have basher now.
That is true. They still spot him out, Tims. Arrow? It's gonna land perfectly from Tims. There's gonna be no follow-up.
It's so cute how Fearless is just keep getting bashed and like arrowed and
can't catch a break, this poor guy. TNT, they're waiting. They're waiting for the next target. They don't want to back off. They don't want to give any space over to Motivate Trust.
And like holding this high ground is not enough when you're versing Terrorblade. Like you eventually have to back off just to deal with the bottom waves.
Do you think they need to get more aggressive? Like, do they need to just go in onto that?
Well, that was what I was expecting, just because they're versing against Terrorblade, but it seems like they wanna see how it goes, you know. If the motivated trust come to their high ground, then it's better for them. They're gambling on that part, I think.
Smoke up.
Yep, they're doing it.
Want to take the fight. Blade Mail now on the LC. Tims will break the
Radiant
smoke.
structures are fortified.
Now Moonlight Shadow going to be popped. They know he's there. Arrow. Winter's Curse going to be committed. A counter from TNC. They are coming in. Tims, he's going to be all right. Who do they jump on first? They want Boom Bill, but no, they'll go on Q instead. Now the duel out, but the RP! KP gets in there, gets 3 with the RP, and now Gabby just jumping in after Jackie. He's trying to run. He'll get Asunder on to the Undying, but Gabby, he's just slaughtering them in the behind. Masaros trying to run. He can't. It's just Jackie and Boom Bill left, and Jackie, he's just man fighting by himself, but it's not going to be enough. They give him the Sonic Wave. And Boom Bill probably regrets buying back right about this moment. He's the only man left, and that'll be a dieback. TNC, a full team wipe. They did not drop one hero.
Teams Mirana. There's a reason why team has such a high win rate with this hero.
Ironically enough, I was asking you why they keep drafting Tim's Mirana, but there you go. They answered the question for me.
He literally got 5-man's vision, dewarding their ward, and like tank the Winter Curse. That's more than enough. Like what else does he have to do?
That's it. That was just a fantastic moment. I mean, it looked kind of bad for a second. You obviously have the curse that was just expended to try and catch out Tims, but
And that made Amir like position himself in a really great position.
this RP from KP was just pretty darn fantastic. You can't ask for much better than that.
Only problem was he used a blink strike for killing the Skyrise mage. So there was like 2 to 3 seconds, 2 seconds delay after RP.
Fabulous play from TNC and Motivate Trust. I mean, considering the circumstances, Jackie was still fighting all 5 at once. He looked like he wanted to just keep going, but fortunately for him, not able to pick up 1 kill. You look at Gabby now. He's got another Aegis. He's got an Abyssal Blade up. It's go time, right? You don't slow down if you're TNC.
I think with this one they should definitely be more aggressive rather than just camping in the high ground. I think they can actually invade their high ground.
I love the way you think, QO.
Thanks.
KP.
Slowly.
Well, the split push at the bot lane is going to make it a little bit hard for this Radiant side to try and make something happen. But they do pop the Moonlight Shadow.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
G-Trust seems to be aware something is wrong.
Yes.
Armel
Radiant are
underneath the
scanning.
sentry for a second.
I really want to see Jackie's to TP top. Yep.
Armel, Q, gonna get the concussive shot. There is an LC around. Q just gonna go Scepter and TP.
The ones you love.
Nice TP play out.
Waited for you and TP.
You hurt the ones you love.
Armel just with the voice lines just continuing.
They want to shut down this Terrorblade movement. Immediately after get what they want.
Oh, Fearless. Oh, it just happened so quick.
Now they're locked. Like Terrorblade has no way to send the illusions to push out like deeper. So which means like they won't be able to force their TNC's reaction to defend. Look at TNC. Like whole teams are just moving back and forward, back and forth.
Yeah. It's just a game of cat and mouse right now.
Dire's
TNC
middle
back
tower
in.
is
They
under
found
attack.
Boom Bell on the Wyvern. Lincoln's has been broken by Q, but the Sonic Wave committed. Now the duel, however, and KP jumping in again with another RP, stopping that duel victory from happening, and Masaros will die. Q, the only man left, and he's definitely just gone. Oh, KP on the Magnus.
That was great decision. Just RP straight, tank the Skyrise Mage ulti together, Mac, and cheese after. Great decision from KP.
Still got plenty of outer towers to go for. Like, there's still 2 tier 2 towers to aim down for TNC at the moment, so they don't have the option for the high ground unless you do go top lane.
Dire's bottom
TNC,
tower
they don't
is
seem
under
very
attack.
phased by it. They are still just focusing on their farm. KP, or rather Gabby, will go after the bottom tier 2 now.
I think with this chance, they're gonna try to get the tier 2 bottom and then gonna go high ground.
Maybe the tier 2 bot gone.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They'll just control that dive triangle.
Yep. Oh, they wanna go step by step.
Nothing wrong with that. Gabby. Boombill, he does have a blink now on the Wyvern, but he just gets deleted by Gabby. Oh, Gabby. Gabby is going to be rooted up, but they have bound Masaros on the LC, and he just gets deleted as well. Gabby gets another on cue, and Jackie, he just needs to run, but there is nowhere to run. Gabby back on top. Yasunder means nothing. Fearless. The lone survivor. Gonna ghost form, but now skewered back away from his base. Spirit Siphons, not gonna do much. They'll try to buy back onto Q, but now Gabby looking for a fountain dive. He may have gone a bit too far. He'll be right to just walk out of there.
They got
EA
too
Mag.
happy.
Has been killed.
Look at March. March was just hitting tier 2 tower alone when everyone was diving.
March is a businessman. He just wants to get this game over and done with. He's not interested in playing these fountain diving games.
Tournament is tournament, guys.
Aegis will expire. Gabby onto the tier 3 tower. RP out from KP onto Boombill. And this is one thing they've really focused on this game, number one, is consistently aiming down the Wyvern every chance they get.
Dire's middle tower has
All the
fallen.
plays they made, they were keep focusing how Wyvern will react. They keep...
Jewel, that is not a very safe Jewel target right now. Masaros, he ends up losing. Gabby's still alive. KP does go down. In fact, Gabby did go down, excuse me. And now Fearless actually gets March.
I think the last hit critted? Last hit...
That might have been it.
Yeah, and
'Cause
then
both of
late
them
mail was open.
both of them just disappeared on the spot.
Yep.
Fearless still chasing Tims. Won't quite be able to catch up with the Mirana. But a nice defense out from Motivate Trust, unless Armel does get Q. They seem kind of... They're not demoralized by that high ground defense from the side of Motivate Trust. They still want to just keep chasing kills here. And was it the crit on the last hit? Yeah, it was. He did indeed crit for 1.5k. Oh, it's rough. Nice play out from Masaros.
Impressive.
TNC still do hold a 22k net worth lead at 33 minutes, however. Like, it is still a very, very tough game here for Motivate. But QO, if you were in this game and you're on the side of Motivate Trust, what would your plan be? Like, what would you need to do to get back into this game?
First, wait for Terrablade's item. They need more item on Terrorblade in order to, like, in order for Jackie to just right-click him without thinking too much. And if you have to move around, that's the damage, like getting low reduced anyways. So he needs to farm a bit more. Both sides, they're going for Satanic outside.
Standard stuff.
Anyways, like to mention it before, I think TNC are just completely playing for like a deal with the Winter Wyvern. I've never seen like the cursed target is dead by someone.
That is true. It's just been a consistent thing this game. Just Boombill has to die at the start of the fight every time for TNC.
It's not like they're not prepared, right? They have Ghoul Scepters, they're positioning really far behind.
It's just Gabby though, he just doesn't care. He just keeps jumping in. G Trust, they're kind of forced to just stick as a team now. Smoke up, or rather Moonlight Shadow from TNC, running back into that dive triangle. Jackie's gonna get spotted, but Gabby jumping in again onto Boombill, and Jackie gonna get RP'd by KP. Sonic Wave is out. Jackie, there is no chance of survival. The Wyvern, Boombill, he did buy back.
Radiant are
but it's going to mean nothing. They just cannot re-engage into this fight.
Pretty cool time. They like invaded the jungle. First target KPC was a terrible.
TNC, is this the time to go high ground now? They'll try anyway. KP. Well, that creep wave at the bot lane needs to be dealt with. Aster.Aries getting the jewel off he wanted. Not quite yet, but a great Winter's Curse on to 2. Holding down March, and now they will commit the jewel off on to KB. Gabby, though, jumping back in on VLC, does burst down Aster.Aries, but March will also go down on the Undying. Another nice high ground defense. MG Trust still going after the Mirana. Tims will be the third to go down for TNC, and well, it's starting to look the way you kind of said it would. This Terrorblade's becoming a bit of a problem.
Yeah, but like it looked completely fine. Like Winter Wyvern was like dieback at first. Like they killed one hero, they made everyone low, but somehow I don't know how KP died that fight. KP and teams were evacuating, but I think they got caught unnecessarily over there.
Nice DD rune down the bot rune spot right now for anybody that wants it.
Ooh, that's
It's a game changer.
pretty big in this situation.
We'll have a look at what happened. The curse came out, did land on KP, then the jewel right after.
Duel, yeah.
As Gabby tried to fight back, did get Aster.Aries. They just lost too many bodies at that point. Motivate. You can't underestimate these guys. They are very, very good at this. Back. Another pickoff. Aster.Aries and Boombell going down. Gabby, another double kill. And by the way, that is his 15th kill of the game on this PA.
Do you feel the difference with previous game?
I mean, I definitely can tell there's a difference going on for sure, yeah.
But we never know which one's better until they verse each other.
That is true. We'll find out soon, QO. Gabby gets the Roshan, third Roshan of the game.
Oh, PA with free blow.
Aghanim's blessing. Let's see what Gabby can do with it.
I think Gavin needs his last item with MKB. Oh, he's just going Divine, actually. Just needs something to deal with evasion.
Nothing like a Divine Rapier. You're 34k ahead, but you still need a Divine to pull off the win. Nothing wrong with that. Jackie gonna TP back towards his base. They'll get ready to defend again. Gotta be careful about that Lincoln Sphere on Gabby. He has the multiple daggers as well to make matters worse. Arrow, Aster.Aries, he gets caught with the arrow from Tims. Still alive with the cold embrace, but not for long. He does end up dying. Still KP getting caught out and also going down before this team fight really starts. Now Gabby back onto Q. Sonic Wave, not going to be that great, but Jackie will fight back onto the Clop. Sunder is going to be there onto March. They do get the Undying. Everyone from TNC just trying to get out. In fact, never mind, Gabby is back in. He gets one. Can he get Jackie? No crit out. Fearless will use him up on the DP, and now the silence. Gabby, he may have gone too far. That'll be the Aegis. Armel sticking around to help out his teammate. Gabby being jeweled up now with the Blade Mail. Does he get a crit? He does at the end, but he will still survive. A triple kill out for Gabby. But he wants the Blink Strike out of there now. He is just way too low in HP.
That was a bit scary, right?
It was.
Gabby almost fell fall down.
Very close call. Fearless getting jumped on, gets bashed straight away by Gabby. Still cold embrace will save. Rain tracks down, but no, Sunder is going to be out now from Jackie. Winter's Curse as well, onto Gabby, just holding him down. Don't let him go anywhere, but he still wants to go after that curse. In fact, Armel does kill off Fearless, and now Boombell will die again on the Wyvern. Back to the racks. That'll be the second racks of the game.
They don't have anything to worry about again. Winter Wyvern's dead. Terrorblade doesn't have meta. think they have to play Mega Creeps.
Final racks. It'll be Megas.
Top barracks has fallen. Dire's
Gabby
top
has a
barracks
Divine
has
Rapier up.
fallen. The Radiant now have Mega Creeps.
Do they just call it now?
If somehow Jackie obtained that Divine Rapier, I feel like Motivated Trust can win. Let's see how it goes.
Is that the only win condition here for Motivate Trust now? You've got to
It
get
is.
the-
It is.
Okay. TNC. Just gonna back off a bit, let Motivate enjoy some megas. Gotta love that triple stifling dagger to fly out with a divine. Some painful stuff.
Just dancing around in the throne.
You just encircle the throne. If we just circle around it, they can't kill it off. That's the idea.
Do you know whether the throne gives regen and armor?
I thought it was only
It's
towers.
only towers, right? Oh, but there is a towers.
True. Still tier 4's there. Armel gets started. Of course, with that Solar Crest on Tim's, it makes it a lot easier to burst through these towers. The added attack speed. There is a smoke from Motivate Trust. Arrow gonna connect. They jump in again onto Q, but there is going to be a duel out onto Armel. Do they have the follow-up, however? It doesn't look like it. They will lose Boom, but they'll lose Q. It's looking bad already. Fearless on the run. Masaros slow. He does go down. It's just Jackie and Fearless trying to fight back. Q will also fight back, but it's looking really bad. Fearless, he will also go down with no buyback available, and Gabby just jumps back in with a triple, maybe an ultra kill, but KP will skewer away that ultra. Still, the GG has been called.
Dire's middle tower
And TNC, I'd say they took a very dominant game number 1.